Mic check. What's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I was busy doing other things and completely spaced out. I forgot that the update was even today. So awesome. I guess it'll be a good time to look into Balo. Whatever the fuck this thing's gonna be. But yeah, Raph. Oh gosh, man. As much as it hurts, I fear I might have to skip her. If I don't get her off of like a free ticket or something like that, I'm just hurting for Viz, dude. And I don't want to spend. Like, I don't know. This is, like I said, where my mind's at if you follow the channel. That's just how I still feel. So I probably shouldn't have I don't know. I guess went for the cards, but I don't know, man. I kind of needed those cards. And I mean, like I said, for me to have started the game, Light was like pretty much my main for, I think, like maybe like the first 6 months. Then Dark kind of just fell into my lap and I liked Dwayne. And he just hasn't held up, man. I mean, like even with the cards and stuff, I just don't feel like he's... It could be just me. I don't know. I don't want to generalize or anything. I'm missing some cards, I would think. Not having Anima is something else that kind of just sucks. But yeah, I don't know. Something I just have to deal with. But yeah, happy to see her here. Maybe I'll get her like on a rerun or something like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, from the whole, I guess, like Darkness update or like whatever, like everything that's like, I guess, tied together, kind of how like the Warriors of the Crystal are like, tied together. You can whenever you're summoning for a Joom, you can have a chance of getting Alstoria and Velis and Sedia, stuff like that. How these characters are going to be tied together. I only have Perrine. I don't have any other unit from that whole group, so I think it's not going to be that big of a deal. And like I said, a rerun could possibly net me something, more, if not Raph, maybe another character from that group. I don't know, but I'm not gonna fucking lose any sleep over it. So what I am thinking is like, what? It's gonna drop a weapon, whatever Raph. I guess like, we got through this story, another story or whatever. So that's something. But before we, jump into, I guess, like, just playing the game in general, I did want to, smash these summons out, of course. I wish they would do this, stuff like this more often, because I would imagine, I'm not saying, like, super frequently or anything like that, but, I mean, when it really comes down to it, dude, the general pool, like, versus, like, collabs, whether it's a different Final Fantasy game or, how they did Full Metal Alchemist, Nier, things like that. Like, and I can only speak like from my perspective. I feel like they are just more rare. And I would never suggest they give away like, summon tickets beyond like, what they generally do. You get like a 2 pull or maybe 4 if they're feeling generous. But they have more value in my eyes. Like they're not here all the time, ever so often. Even Final Fantasy Brave Exvius characters, characters like Esther and Starlight, just have more rarity to them. They're more valuable. I'm not saying like everything from the general pool is bad. Obviously, I think that when it comes to the general pool, cards are more important. Like things like obviously the Dark Espers, I think, or something that I think a lot of people would want. But outside of that, like I said, you got what, Flagbearer, Glaciella. Not really, like I said, a lot going on in the general pool. So I really hope that they consider doing more stuff like this in the future. Not only is it really good for like, I think like just new players in general, because one of the things about this game, I would have to say that kind of just like, just from the outside looking in, I'm already like, a year and a half in. So my perspective would be a little bit different, but I can still look outside, from the other side of the window pretty much. And if there was ever a time where I thought that I wanted to quit the game or anything like that, it probably would be because it's really fucking difficult to build characters up. It's really difficult to build cards up. They share a net, like as far as like the rainbow spheres and stuff like that, that, you know, maybe you don't have enough orb of envisionment. You have to use those rainbow orbs to awaken cards. You have to use them to awaken characters. You have to use them to limit break characters. And it's just, I can understand, like, from a new player's perspective, why this game could kind of come off as like a bit much. And it's almost to a point where I feel like you would have to be very patient. If you're not, you know, a heavy spender or somebody who's, you know, even like a you know, light, you know, some you know, spender, like you like to spend pretty much like whenever a collab comes around or something that you really, really like, you just pick and choose where you spend. You know, you don't support every single fucking thing that comes to the game. But yeah, if you're not one of those kind of people, dude, you have to have patience. I would have to say I'm somebody who's very patient. Like, there are characters that I mean, like, I would say Yuna, for instance. Whenever I first started, it was on the, I think like when Final Fantasy X first came to the game, and there, like I said, I had that draw to these characters. They were nostalgic to me. I never played Final Fantasy X, but I played Final Fantasy X 2. So therefore, Yuna was extremely important to me. And I was like, oh man, and the game was fun. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I thought that you had to summon, like, you know, every other game, get duplicates and build characters up that way. The game doesn't really do a good job of explaining how to build characters up, the proper way to do it, and all that other shit. Maybe they do it now on like their YouTube channel. That's beyond the point. I messed up. And I had to build Yuna extremely slow. And I would say like that was probably the most trying aspect of the game for me. It was extremely difficult for me to be like, oh gosh, without wanting to spend. But I held through, put them in the barracks. Luckily I had Auron, Tidus, you know, everybody got Tidus and Yuna, threw them all in the barracks, built them all up together. Are all of them useful? In their own way, yeah, but they're not anything crazy, and I don't regret it because that meant something personal to me. So with that said, I really do hope that this game does something about building characters up. I'm not saying about getting them to 140 and everything, all that, you know, if they want to do, you know, make that, you know, continuously to be hard or whatever it is, fine. But I do think that it goes back to my initial statement about needing a new game mode that offers character shards. A weekly thing that we can do, guild related, or maybe it can be something that, you know, it's just like individual. You just go in kind of like guild raid or whatever. And the higher, like, you can accumulate to a certain score, a certain like bar. And then if you exceed that bar, they can give you gil or whatever the hell they want to give you. Maybe some medals, some Mog medals, or something along that line. But there needs to be a base stat line for things that you can get. A couple of orbs of envisionment, maybe some rainbow orbs or something like that. And then the top, tippity top, 40 guaranteed, you know what I mean, UR shards of your choice from the general pool. I don't feel like that's asking too much. And I really do hope to see some changes, because I would have to say that it just doesn't, I don't know. It feels like, from my perspective, a decent amount of people have quit the game or like have decided to take a break. You know, whether they decide to come back or not, that's up to them. But that's something that I've definitely have like taken notice of. I've heard of people leaving top guilds, certain guilds just dismantling altogether. It's just something that I feel would help and would show good faith. That's all I was really trying to say. And yeah, let's hope for new game modes. Beyond that, let's go ahead and pop this. Like I said, in this stream, I'm just pretty much going to, you know, look at this Balo thing, see what the hell's going on with that. Defeat the Wrath shit. Get her a weapon, see if it's any good, all that other jazz. Just, you know, like I said, typical stuff. And I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'll look into like selection quests or some shit. No idea, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put animations on just for like suspense reasons, I guess. Like I said, stuff like this is just good faith, man. I really wish they would do more like this. So starting out, oh, gross, bro. The dreamiest egg. Did they have to do me like that? So you can get that. The dreamiest egg. Am I like confusing that card with another card? Isn't that a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius card? Ah, bro, they're gonna give me shit already. It's fine. It's free. I can use the shards at least. It'd be nice if they gave me something like I don't have built up, maybe. It's gonna be one of these. It's fine. I can actually use his shards at least. Ziza, everyone's favorite. I can actually use her shards still. Trying to build her up for Guild Raid. I actually got something new. Awesome. Don't really remember what the fuck this card is. Okay, 2 more units. The only thing I can really hope for is like Flag Bearer. If there's a chance. Sylvie, maybe? Kilfei. I can at least use her shards. And I can still use Luel's shards as well. I mean, I got some okay stuff. It was free, so I won't complain. I don't even know what the fuck this card is. Magic attack resist. What is it for? Axe users, gunners, and what? Performer, slime, mad mage. So Yuna can't use it. I mean, this card is kind of niche as fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. It's something I didn't have, I guess. Magic attack, crit rate, attack, accuracy. Gotta look at the awakening bonus. Missile attack up. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. It's something. But like I said, good faith. Definitely wish they would do more shit like this. So what's up with this card, man? Isn't this Esther's card? Yeah, it is. Damn, so you could possibly get a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius character. Too bad I can't use that card. I mean, the shards. So that card's already built up. But yeah, best of luck to all you guys who, like I said, you know, get that summon in. Hopefully you get something actually useful. At least I got something, like I said, I can't complain. We'll look at the challenge board here in a second. I need to lock that card down. I was like, what the fuck is going on with my cards? Lock her down. Where the fuck is she? Oh, yes. Why the fuck would it be favorited? And I'll probably just work on it eventually. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else that I can use. Unit wise, let's see. If I can remember who the fuck I got. All right, so we got some stuff for Kilfei. Gosh, the issue with Kilfei, she needs a different reincarnation. I don't think there's really much I can do with her right now, mainly because of this. I need to just honestly just focus on what I'm already focused on. I will hold on to her shards though. I'm not gonna like burn them for like another character or anything, but she's somebody who, like I said, I would love to build up for sure. Just not right now. Aside from that, we got something for, not for you, for Elsie. As long as it didn't cost me any fucking So these, I think I'm fine on that. So it gets me a little bit closer, but I'm not like actively working on her. She's not in the barracks or anything. She's not in the hard quest. She's just kind of in no man's land right now. Build her eventually kind of situation. So her and Elsie are at the same spot. Gosh, did they have to give me more of her? That's crazy. Aside from that, not really. Oh yeah, you. How close are you? 4 shards away. I can go snag that right quick, actually. I think that may have been it. All that mattered, at least. So let's go to the Mog Shop. Because I think Luell actually has, like, a pretty decent, TMR. It just makes Earth look a little chunkier. Raises luck. LFI status elements, stop and blind. Not as good. I mean, luck is not bad. Definitely not trying to say all that. But aside from, I don't know. I have to take a look at her, see what she can do, and I'll probably have to add her to my Earth team. It just really depends, because I know I'm working on somebody right now. Okay, challenge board wise, got this Balo thing, some Earth shit, fucking smartphone. Only Balo can equip it. Oh no. I don't know if that's everybody, but doesn't look too exclusive. I'm sure it's fucking garbage. Like, realistically. That's only one? Gosh, to take this guy to fucking 120, dude. Oof. You guys will have to let me know how many of you guys are gonna go through that madness. And aside from that, what I need to do is get the shards I need to finish this card up. So that's like what? I need 5 to finish that, and then I need 125. So 130. That'll definitely be fucking fun. This card I'm not worried about. I'm just gonna slow build it in the hard quest area, and just like everything else here. So realistically, like I said, I just want to wait for reruns. I need to just finish stuff that I already have. Like I said, this Earth card is going to be pretty important moving forward. Whenever that reruns, I might want to finish this strictly before that damage limit up. It was a card that I really feel like I could have used, and yeah, better to have it than not. Outside of that, I think legitimately that may be the last limited card I have aside from the Nier card. I believe so. That's pretty much it, man. That feels pretty good. Because moving forward, I don't want to summon for cards unless I know I can finish them. Like general pool shit, not that big of a deal. I'll build it eventually, get it done eventually. I've finished a good amount of cards that way. And like I said, there's just stuff I need to prioritize. I kind of wish I could summon for the other card, but I needed this Esper. And I think that was like a little bit more important. I'm not going to get the full use of this card either way. So I don't have Ferris. And I'm probably not summoning for her because this is like I said, same situation, dude. I don't want to spend. I don't want to. And it's not that I don't want to support the game. Like I said, continuing to make videos, streams, stuff like that. It's just like I said, just waiting, honestly, because I don't know what else. Waiting for a reason. Okay, so we're gonna hop into guild battle right quick. Get this shit done. Get beat up possibly, because I have no idea what the map is and I don't remember what my setup is. What am I fucking with? Okay, I'm using water. I don't feel like I want to take on evasion though. What map is it? Arena 5? I have no fucking idea what the hell that is. Damn, somebody already has. I'd imagine she's the ad. They got her at 140. Gosh, damn, they are beasting. What does this weapon do, I wonder? I'm gonna have to look at that. Pretty impressive though, running her with a defense build. I wonder how effective she is. But for me personally, I need to take on a magic team that's like not fucking evasion. Huh. There went that. I was about to say, I was like, dude, there are no magic teams. That's crazy. Huh. It doesn't rely on re-raise. I can see. That is always usually fucking annoying as hell. I don't know what map this is, so my setup's gonna be completely fucking random, to me at least. So if I end up losing, it is what it is. Just didn't have the time. I might end up fucking separating part of this stream just for that intro alone, because I do feel like that's like extremely fucking important. And I'd like I said, people to support that shit, just so, like I said, maybe the devs see it, man. There's no way that everybody in this game is, satisfied with not fucking having a new game mode, man. Like I don't know. To me personally, that would just be fun. Fun to have, fun to experience. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this map. From the looks of it, we'd be lucky to fucking drop 2 of them, if not 1. Yep, 1. That is not a good look. He definitely has the range. Even with courage. If I had to change anything, I don't know. I'd have to run some tests on the map. I don't remember this map. It must be new. But like I said, I had no expectations of winning. I could not set up my team. I didn't even know who the hell I was running. It almost feels like dark would be a better decision. Oh well, I'm pretty sure we're not struggling. I'm pretty sure they'll figure that out. Not that I don't like to contribute. It's just like, for fuck's sake, man. Sometimes time is very valuable. And at the end of the day, man, like I said, as long as I get my attack in, that's all that really matters. Cinema shit. Collect it here in a minute. Run all this crap. Then we'll look at the Balo shit. Not sure really what it is. Don't really care about like the cell phone. That's something else I wanted to look at. Is the challenge like, is this like permanent or is this like temporary? It ends in 6 days. So they really want you to take Balo to fucking 120. Oh man. That's actually pretty decent. The Earth stuff, I don't really need it. I mean, I could use it, but I don't need it. I'm not working on an Earth unit. That's doo-doo. The rest of it's kind of shit, but yeah, I guess that's like the best fucking part of it. But yeah, 6 days? For fuck's sake, man. Crazy. I wonder if they like chose Balo for like the meme, I guess. Can't really fucking think of another reason why they would do that. I'm not gonna use any of that shit. I really just need him for the fucking shards to help build her up. So I'm probably not gonna work on him after getting him to 99. Anything else important? Send all this shit. They need to add that shit to the fucking guild thing. That would be less of a headache. Okay, the rest of this shit I'll do later. What I am curious of is what's in the event arena. I mean, area, arena. Okay, nothing good here. 50, 100. It's at least something. Hey, what's up? I'm Dark Demon. You going to find me in your friends list. By the way, Earth is really strong in this meta. No, I know Earth is really strong. I was just going after a magic team. I didn't know the map. That definitely didn't help. Okay, I'm not really worried about all that. We can just go to events. But yeah, it's definitely not the units. It's the map. If you don't have your team set up properly to do, you know, what you need them to do, because I would have wanted, obviously, Celes to get that slash resist. I'm just not sure how I would have ran the team if I would have wanted my tank on the further side or on the closer side. Probably would have wanted her on the further side to give Perrine a chance to do something. But yeah, they just kind of ran in all willy-nilly. And then on top of that, I don't even know if I'd want to run water. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Just to get it out the way. I'm imagining kill 2 people, bloody bleedy blue. Okay, this at least give me a chance to look at her. Alright, so she has a barrier. Sorry. Raises her own light and dark. Recover a set. HP, okay. Raises debuff. Okay. And she can heal. So her main job kind of reminds me of like a more selfish Sottily, I guess. Or like a tank Sottily. She has a 2-hit. Nope. Ooh, and it's instant cast. Fucking hell. Healing power up. Removes shell and courage. So she's definitely looking to fuck magic users up. She can inflict doom. Interesting. Okay. And this is, like I said, only obviously fucking part of her shit. What's her limit break do? Launch damage. Elemental chain effect persists for 1 turn. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I can go with this, I guess. Question is how I'm going to kill 2 of you. Nope, question answered. So she's got good range. Just out of curiosity. How many is that? It's 3. 3. 2. And that's 3. It's a pretty good range. Okay, let's kill you. Hopefully nothing else spawns. Oh yeah, courage. Oh gosh, of course something else spawns. I guess I would have wanted to save the limit break for them. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Sure the fuck didn't. Gotta love it. Raph, like I said, I really love her her character. I think she's pretty fun. Her design's pretty cool as well. As a unit, I will, I guess, have to see. I'm sure people are going to be running her in arena, so it'll give me an opportunity to go up against her and prepare for the madness. Pretty sure she's 100 cost, so at least it's not another fucking broken unit for Dark, because Dark has been getting a lot of crazy shit. I heard we're getting Bronwell, who's like a Dark, like 70 cost something. I don't know if she's UR or she's probably UR. Fucking just disgusting, man. Dark is fucking going crazy. Yeah, we'll smash through this right quick. Running Revis because I need the affinity for like limited situations if I ever felt like running lightning, I guess. But yeah, usually she's not there. Hurry up and smash through this shit. But yeah, really hoping that they do more with those tickets, man. Like I said, I understand it's like, I guess, like, I don't understand, like, what the special occasion is, because it's just fucking Bela. Like, maybe that means a lot more to the community or something. It's something I could be downplaying, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not going to complain about it. I really do understand they want to try and, I guess, like, cater to certain people and stuff, but like I said, man, shit, anything to fucking get some free shit. Send those 10 times MR tickets, like something, dude. They definitely need to be a little bit more giving. For me, specifically, the Rainbow Orbs, man, they need to fucking add a game mode that gives us fucking Rainbow Orbs. Something that we can just farm. You know, we get like 5 a week or something like that. That would be awesome. Would really love that. Understand about the team. Seated on guild. Our work from 8 till 8. Oh, in Brazil. Yeah, man. I totally feel that. Luckily, I don't work a 12-hour shift anymore, because that was the fucking pot I was drinking from for a minute, and it was a nightmare. I had like no fucking social time. No time for like anything. And whenever I was off, I was just like tired all the time. But yeah, definitely a rough situation when you work a lot of hours. I appreciate that, Virus, for sure. Like I said, man, I upload a lot of like random shit though. That's the only thing I would definitely say. Like, this is mainly a, obviously a War of Divisions channel, but like I said, I definitely do playthroughs of different games and stuff. So, it's just something that pops up every so often, for sure. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the support. Trying to crack that 200 mark. Give me more fucking juice, man. Fucking try and just hype myself up. But no. Like I said, man, I would stream this game more often. It's just like it goes hand in hand with like my desire for like another game mode. Like it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like there's just not enough to do. I can smash out legendary reliquaries. That's like a video or a stream, and then after that, it's like, you know what I mean? Raids aren't really all that difficult. There was a previous, I guess like, no, it's been like this for like the past, I don't know how long. Maybe it's been like that all this year. But I just feel like Raid Revival is so fucking easy. I was literally like just testing individual units by themselves on the different raid bosses, and I was just soloing everything. I used the Lightning, I used Violet, Sephiroth obviously can solo. It was just, I don't know, and I didn't understand the point of them making it like a multi-mission, because it would have been a lot easier to farm if it was just in the event area where we can just, farm the medals that way. It would have been a lot more friendly, and I don't know. It was pretty boring. I would definitely say that much. But yeah, they need a new game mode. They need something, I don't know, exciting, or just something at least like rewarding. Because there's not anything like that in the game right now. I would say Legendary Reliquaries is like the best thing, but it's like a one and done. Once you beat it, you got to wait for the next one. And that's pretty much it. I don't know. Like I said, my favorite game mode just in general is definitely going to be Guild Raid. I feel like it's the most fun. Like I said, you get to min-max, figure out, like I said, ways of getting more damage. I don't know. You get to like just use your teams like how you would have like an evasive Starlight. Now you're just more so focused on making her offensive, as offensive as possible. So you get to play her a different way. You're not worried about her evasion. You're not worried about the courage and stuff like that. You're just trying to get as much out of her as you possibly can. So Guild Raid to me is just like absolutely the most fun that I can have playing this game. And like I said, I would just like that to change. I would like them to add something that just kind of, I don't know, everybody can enjoy. But at the same time, like I said, something rewarding. So that's definitely slowed down my desire to really, like I said, make WOTF-esque content. But I definitely try to stream it as, when I can, or whenever like there's an update that's like at least, slightly interesting. It's just a little bit difficult for me because, like I said, at the end of the day, as much as I do really enjoy Final Fantasy, for me, my love will always be for Kingdom Hearts. And like I said, man, if there was no Kingdom Hearts, I wouldn't know a damn thing about Final Fantasy, maybe. I might have still played 10-2, but I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it, that's for damn sure. But yeah, like I said, Kingdom Hearts is definitely my go-to Square Enix game, and I would love to see a collaboration because they did it on the Brave Exvius side, and it would just put a smile on my face, honestly. Like, I would literally flip shit. I'd probably make a reaction video to like just the announcement alone. I would go fucking insane. And aside from that, like I said, Final Fantasy VIII would be cool. Anything with, I guess, like maybe Dirge Cerberus or just, Vincent Valentine by himself. Be pretty fucking cool. And, what else? Maybe Final Fantasy 12. Because I don't remember what 11 even had. What are the stipulations of this shit? Okay, formation includes only Balo. Oh gosh, it's one of these missions. Okay. Well, I mean, I got everybody here that I needed. 99, so I have to disband. Gosh, I've not done anything to this dude. Only Balo. This is gonna be interesting. Do you have affinity with like anything? Nothing that matters. Okay. Earth unit. What are your fucking sub jobs? Yeah, I know like nothing about you. Paladin and warrior. So you're definitely a slasher outright. I don't know. You can't really go wrong with just fucking giving them Odin, I guess. It's gonna be a bitch to get affinity. Actually, no. No, it's not. I forgot they changed that. We go with Earth. Straight Earth cards. So... maybe this. And Noctis's card. Okay, as far as a build, I don't really know what the hell you do. Maybe just like generic. Give you blood sword. You're gonna need something blue so that I can get your stuff up. Cause I'm pretty sure it's like the only one that's not. Actually, no, none of it's up. And something green. So I guess I just give you bells for the sake of speed, maybe. Actually, no, I can't do that. I need you. Oh man, this is gonna suck. I do need you to get your bravery up, but do I do that here? Oh man. I guess so. Gotta enhance him regardless. Okay, now we throw you here. I don't know if you can clear this shit by yourself, my friend. I really don't know anything about this dude. Okay, let's get a rough draft of what you can do. AP break. So you're gonna be kind of like what's his name? That water unit. Oh, but you have courage instead. Okay, well, it's kind of obvious how I run you. Definitely go with Paladin. Ooh, we need to get you some JP. Just fucking skip ticket this. That shouldn't matter. Yeah, As long as it's above 20. It'll just use 20. Alright, now we go all the way back. Oh gosh. I thought it would have taken me to oh yeah, no, I had to go to the fucking never mind. Kind of spaced out. I don't have any of these. For metal exchange, guild metal exchange. Man, I gotta get you to 120. Let's just go get that. Yeah, cause I was, shit, where I was standing, I was pretty much good on SRs. I think I got all the ones I wanted really built up. So this'll, I don't know, be just because. All right, now I can only hope that in the far plane they have the Earth stuff up. It'd be really convenient. Okay, all of it's, oh, okay. Because I kind of want to farm that dark. Gonna need that for quite a few units. Dark, water. I think that's it. I'm kind of hurting in that department. Trying to reincarnate people. So we'll go in here. Skip ticket this crop. Let's get some energy. We'll use this. How much do I need? I need 360. I think at least one solid run. I would like to see Final Fantasy. What is that? I'm so bad with fucking Roman numerals. I don't know if that's like 9, I think. But I know... Oh, yeah. I think that is 9. That VV is fire, and I don't play with that element. And if Kuja was a boss, he would probably be dark. Kuja. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really familiar with 9. I think... I don't know. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure with them. Is that the same one with, like, the cat dude? Or he's kind of like a cat or something like that. I know he has, like, a tail or something. I'm fucking, like, spacing. I was like, what am I even doing with this guy? Okay, let's juice him up. But, yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% on Final Fantasy games. Like I said, the only ones I really messed with was obviously Final Fantasy VII, but that was recent. Like when I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, that was the first time I ever like played a Final Fantasy VII game at all. Like I've never played any of the outside stuff. How do I not have this? First one was Final Fantasy X-2. Played 13, 13-2. The last Final Fantasy 13, I guess Lightning's Revenge. Beat all those. No, I didn't beat the second one. I beat Lightning's Revenge. What else? Final Fantasy 12, I think. The one with Vaughn. And, it was kind of like they were in a deserty kind of area or whatever the fuck. And I think that's probably it. To be completely honest. How hard is this going to be? Clear all missions. Do not hire. No KOs. Let's not risk that. Let's just run dark, I guess. All the teams that you see are literally here for Affinity. I'm not running any of my main teams. Just trying to get everybody familiar with each other. Because, yeah, what's her name? Lemire would not be here. Okay, so it was easy. I just didn't want to like waste my time, I guess. Waste anybody's time. But yeah, Lemire is actually pretty good. She's like A, like I don't know, like a way better version of fucking Phoebe, pretty much. So yeah, I would like to eventually build her up. I mean, if that's Final Fantasy IX, then I guess yeah. Like I said, I have no idea. Never played it. I know who Vivi is though, just because he's. I mean, he's like kind of like the Moogles or damn, I forgot what that cat's name is. That black cat. It was in Final Fantasy VII. I do not remember what the fuck that thing's name is, but it's just one of those characters that just I guess is like extremely popular maybe with people in general. I don't know. I actually need to clear that again now that I think about it. But yeah, just a standout character. Not like as popular as like a Cloud or anything like that, but like anybody who would know anything about Final Fantasy, I think would typically know who those characters are. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear that 20 times. Because I should not be hurting that bad for fucking branded tablets. Who the fuck was that? That's like the only one I'm hurting for, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What's it, Sword? Gosh damn. That sucks. You not have affinity with Sephiroth? You really don't. Wow. I mean, you kind of do, but not really. I didn't know that. Okay, well, there's that. What am I missing then? Gosh, I really needed a lot of these branded tablets. I'm not gonna fucking go through the motions then. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, anything 4,000. Okay, what's the highest 3,000 we have? 36. So, you're our lucky contestant. Step on down, claim your prize. I don't really need that much. Just hold on to that shit just in case. That hurts, man. I hate using these fucking the blossoms for that shit just to build this dude up. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Let's get your courage outright. So you're running by yourself. I'm Night Lore. I think that's attacking something. I don't really remember. No, it's HP and slash pin. Basic attack. What is your board? HP defense, spirit slash pin, and that's it. Okay, Trinity break. Okay, damage absorption. Okay, so naturally enough, we do run that. Maybe just attack. So I don't know how well you will do as a tank. Balo is good after reincarnation. It helps that he is an SR. How good is he? Like, worth running with, like a limited guild situation or maybe class match if the cost is right. Paladin's Guard, I think. It's just physical attack. Chance to counter physical, and we go with Sword Guard because that's definitely the better one. Okay, let's grab all the yellow stuff. Especially since I'm running you as a paladin, I don't necessarily need the killer blade. What else is getting? Yeah, Trinity break, so that's not really that big of a deal. Sentinel will be okay. Definitely get the luck. That should be it. Okay, let me just go to batch enhancement, juice that up. Power break, magic break, speed break. Maybe I don't remember what the hell is on your sub. Either or. Go with that. Go with this, and we go with sword guard. I was about to say, how do I not have enough? Ah, fuck. This is gonna cost me more of these damn fucking blossoms. I do not like. It's all of it. No, I might be good. Yeah, because I can just take you this far and not have to worry about it. I built them on my JP account in the limited with Mustadio. Yeah, I wish I would have built Mustadio up, but I think Final Fantasy, this is like the, at least whenever like I was here, it was like the second time that tactics had come through. So I don't know if his like, can I just like batch enhance it from here? Yeah, I can. Ooh, I'm so happy they did that. I need to farm Earth as well. But yeah, I don't know if it was like easier to build Mustadio up, but I don't know, man. I didn't want to use those stars on him because I think it was like around the same time when like the stars were like somewhat new. I think. I don't know if it was like how long it had been, but I just didn't want to use them on him. I was like, there's no fucking way. I wasn't hurting for Earth units. He just came to me at a really weird time. I didn't even really like want to summon for him. It was just kind of a situation. Okay. As far as the whole 120 thing, I can do that through like background farming. I'm not gonna fucking waste anything on him. It's gonna be completely as free as I possibly could make it. I'm still gonna lose out on some blossoms, but I'm getting a lot of experience for it, and it's gonna save me, I guess, some medals. I mean, I don't know, because that's pretty much all I spend them on. If I'm not spending it on medals, spending my medals on experience, then I'm just buying the prisms and the thought, whatever it is, whatever element. All right, so let's take a look at this. Luckily, I think I can actually like look at the story this time around because it, at least so far, from what I've experienced, Google Play is actually stable. I have not experienced a crash yet. So I don't know if it's just like gameplay wise. I don't know if it'll hold up through a story. Interesting. So I could have gave you that buff, but I don't think that you're going to be running with a healer every single time. So I do need to get your bravery up. Hopefully that won't be too big of an issue. Just fucking murdered everything. Are you kidding me? They gave me one of these damn things. I should have looked at these missions. Give me back my fucking blossom then. Because I'm pretty sure, like, nah, I would need actually a couple of blossoms now that I think about it. Or is that it? Are they going to, like, release this periodically or what? Hopefully that's not the situation. I'm planning to max reincarnate. Oh, reincarnate him someday. Are you talking about Balo or are you talking about Mustadio? Was that it? That was it. Normal when Balo, what's his name? Like Nowsville or Noseville. And he was Balo, details, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That was it? What kind of bullshit was that? Oh, okay. There's more, I guess. Annihilate the enemy. Don't die. Okay. So do I still have to just use Balo? Yes, I do. Alright, well, we'll see. It looks like we're only going to get one from the challenge board. Unless I I didn't really look at the side area where you can scroll. But it looked like it was just like the phone, like some fragments of thought, prisms, and like experience cubes and shit. I don't think we're gonna get anything beyond just one blossom. I have to account for like awakening the dude because I only had him at 99. Is this actually gonna be like hard? Okay, I was like, I might need to manually play this. Okay, luckily not the case. Unless it's a situation where I need to use Taunting Blade or some shit. Because she's definitely dead. I was like, yeah. Please don't count that against me. That's not my unit. I do not control her. Oh, we got 5 back. I think yeah, that's pretty much all of it back. Yeah, that threw me right back. So I had 13. Awesome. So just an inconvenience then. Because I would have liked those free blossoms. Awesome. That. Okay, how long is this shit gonna go on for? Goodness gracious. Okay. I mean, it's free. I haven't logged into my global account yet. Still at work. I remember him being really easy to build to 140. What, we have to take him to 140? But no, typically, I mean, like, you know, any of the lower rarity units are extremely easy to take to 140. It's just like, do you want to use those materials on them? That's probably the only thing that I'm like, kind of like, eh. Oh gosh, you're gonna need AP, bro. That's not gonna work. And your friend's probably dead. I might need to get his bravery up. Because he's gonna hit like a fucking pillow. Oh, he's holding up well. I don't know. I guess it really depends. Because there are plenty, like I said, plenty of units I could take to 140, but it's, like I said, there's a pecking order to this kind of thing. I don't main Earth. Earth is just something I dabble with. Kind of like ice and lightning. My main is definitely water, light, and dark. Like, those are definitely, like, high priority. And another issue with, like, trying to build him up is that I'm not going to get, like, crazy use out of him. Because I already have Moraga. Everything for Selection Quest, I've already beaten when it comes to Earth. You can be able to beat this dude. Because your bravery is probably kicking your ass right now. Yeah, I was like, we're not dealing enough damage to him to actually kill him. No, my bravery is at like 50. that's probably not helping. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely not helping. Just fucking nerf defense. I don't even think he's, you know, I mean, he's got A. So yeah, he's getting the benefit of his weapon and whatever TMR he's using. So it's like, I'm pretty sure this is proficiency A. Yeah, A or better. So he's getting that at least. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of a bitch to get his bravery up. Because, yeah, probably not gonna be fun. How am I gonna do this? Do I just kind of like... I also have to like not background farm something and just, I don't know, give him this. And I'll figure that out eventually. But no, it didn't seem like it's going to be that hard. You just got to have to, I mean, you kind of have like build up, I guess. Like, I don't know. Mine is still kind of a wee little baby. Breaks help in that fight, I think. One... It's blocked by that heart. It says one time Knight helped. You know, like speed breaks and attack break and stuff like that. No, I know what you're talking about. Like I said, it's really no big deal. We still got like a whole week to pretty much smash that out. I think what I'm more interested in is this weapon right here. But I think I gotta get to the like actual story. If I can remember what the hell is this. Yeah. No, it's already beat. Did they not add more to the story? I guess not. So I guess I should go, I mean, be able to go right for the weapon. Yeah, I can. Alright. Gotta smash through this with every element. And see if this weapon's any good or if it's just like a fucking Roth exclusive. Raph, whatever her name is. But it's funny. Whenever I first saw Raph, like in another story, she reminded me a lot of this anime that I watched a minute ago, and I can't for the life of me remember what the hell the name of it was. But I do remember, like, the female was, like, it was, like, based in, like, I guess, like, you know, for an anime, like, the real world or whatever, like, they were, you know, it was just, like, a normal, you know, situation. They were in high school. And she liked to pretend to, like, I guess, like, that she had powers or some shit. And, I guess, like, the main character, who's, like, a guy, like, I would say she was a pretty important character, but I think the guy was still, like, the main character. And he, I guess, like, used to be like that. And I don't know if she, like, used to know him or... I really don't recall, because it's been a while since I've seen it. But she just reminds me a lot of that girl. And it's super fucking funny. Because they act all, like... I don't know, like, extra, I guess. Like, all extra animated, I guess. She also reminds me of Megumin from, Konosuba. That's somebody else she definitely reminds me of. I'm sure it is magic based. But no, I'm just curious, like, stat wise, like, you know, how sometimes they have like a little area that's like the additional abilities. Maybe it's like for, you know, dark units or a specific job. Well, usually it's just like a specific job. It's not really based off of elements, but just kind of curious to see if it's useful. Or is it just like another magic staff, and it's like if you don't have Raph, you're not going to get the full benefit of it. No, Konosuba is fucking, like, hilarious, man. It's definitely one of those... Like, I'm not, like, an anime buff or anything. Like, I don't, like, you know, follow every single anime or anything like that. I do have my, like, you know, specific ones that I like to watch. And Konosuba is definitely... I'd put it in, like, my top 10. Arguably my top 5, for sure. It's just, you know, funny. a little perverted sometimes, but not like uncomfortable. Cause some of that shit is like too much. But no, it's never like uncomfortable. It's just like, you know, silly, harmless fun, I guess, to a degree. But it's funny. But no, Megumin's, like I said, pretty much just like Raph. Super fucking like extra, and like they're like, I don't know, they act like they're not like know-it-alls like an asshole or anything like that, but just like childish, I think would be a good example. Just like childish, but like a harmless childish, not like they do stupid shit to get people hurt or anything. It's just like they're just extra. But no, it's funny. But no, like I said, Raph just in general, you know, off subject. Raph in general is just like an interesting character. Like Perrine, I kind of like how, you know, like they mesh with each other. Her and Perrine have really good chemistry. Because Perrine's almost like the mom figure to her. Because she's, like I said, just that childish kind of character. But like I said, Perrine can see the good in her. She knows she's harmless. You know, just a little immature. But now Perrine's probably one of my favorite characters. Her and Alstoria. I was following the story a little bit. I'm gonna have to go back and like rewatch all of it. But it made it seem like Velis like knows, I guess, like Alstoria a little bit more. I forgot what the hell name they used, but I would assume it's his real name. But yeah, they had a little bit of banter, like in the I think it was like the most recent one, and it was really interesting. I was like, man, they could make a game out of like a console game or something like that. That would be pretty interesting. I mean, if they made like a War of the Visions, Warriors of the Crystal video game, I would play it. I mean, Alstoria, Astraeus, it's all the same. Same guy. I just like Alstoria. It just sounds better than Astraeus. Astraeus kind of sounds, I don't know. I just don't like that name. I don't hate it, but I like Alstoria more. It sounds more powerful, more stoic. But yeah, I would love for them to just like make a console game, something that plays like Final Fantasy VII, the remake. That'd be pretty interesting. Start from the beginning, like whenever all of them, you know, are not Warriors of the Crystal, and them making their way toward it. And like I said, they wouldn't have to like, you know, go anything further than that. It would just be like a fun, you know, playthrough for, you know, people who like the game, I guess. Or a TV show. That would be interesting. I would watch it. Either or. Like I said, very interesting just banter between them. Velis is definitely one of my favorite Warrior of the Crystals, but like I said, Alstoria, Astraeus, he's just I like him. He kind of gives me like Sasuke. Nah, I wouldn't go that far. He's not like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think he's his own character. He's a cool dude though. But I thought he was, I didn't think he was evil. Cause he did say like way back when, whenever like, you know, I think Lucio was still fighting alongside Sedia and everybody else before he met Raph and Perrine. That he was, like I said, just trying to look out for his fellow Warrior of the Crystals. He didn't want them to end up, I guess, sacrificing their lives for, I guess, like somebody else's means. Yeah, they did a really good job with them. I would have to say Warrior of the Crystals are, well, just like their story in general, way more interesting than what's going on in the main story. Like, way more. It's not even close. And I do agree they all have personality, but for me, the standouts are definitely Alstoria, Astraeus, whatever. Like I said, Velis is like he's almost like somebody who's just like older than he is. Like he just has like a super mature personality. Um, Setia is kind of like, I don't know, bland. Like I'm not in a bad way or anything like that. She just doesn't stand out. But Joom definitely does. Joom is like a fucking boss. I really like Joom. Sadly, she's like the one I don't have. I don't have Setia either, but yeah, out of like the original OG Warriors of the Crystal, I would just want Joom. Like definitely sad that I don't have her. But like I said, Setia is just like whatever. And yeah, Perrine and Raph I think have more personality than Setia does. Like, and it's not to say that Setia doesn't have personality. It's just a generic personality. It's nothing like that stands out or sets her apart from like anybody else. Yeah, she's definitely awesome. I love her design for sure. The green hair, she's definitely an attractive, drawn character and stuff like that. And just the way she carries herself is just like I said. I don't know, probably her best feature. She's like the older sister kind of like personality. But yeah, it's really cool character. But yes, like I said, I can't really think of like anything that makes Setia stick out. And then, like I said, Alstoria is just like the stoic, like dude. I don't know. Like I said, in the part that where I was saying he kind of reminds me of Sasuke, I would say like older Sasuke, like in well, you probably I don't know if you know anything about Naruto, but he was like I said, pretty much like an edgy ass fucking teenager who grew the fuck up and like he plays like the darker role of like what the like I guess like Naruto would play. How Naruto's like the Hokage. He's like I don't know, like he just does stuff and he's not afraid to get his hands dirty kind of situation. Like an anti-hero pretty much. Like I'll do some bad shit if I fucking like not anything that goes against like obviously like the code of being an anti-hero, but I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. If I have to kill somebody, I'll kill them. If I have to do this, I'll do that. You know, that kind of shit. That's what Alstoria kind of just like, the vibe that he gives me. And it's probably why he's my favorite. Because I like a good anti-hero. He said Jum and Lucia's voice actors are... Hold on, I gotta move this over slightly. He said they're friends and roommates, so that helped in the performance, I think. Jum and Lucia, did they ever have banter with each other? But no, like I said, the main fucking cast of people. I mean, like I said, it's not like I'm trying to say any of them are bad or anything. But as far as like standouts, man, I don't think it gets any better than Luartha. Whoever her voice actor is. Oh, you said Lucio. You said Lucia. Okay, I was like, I'm confused as hell. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, I don't think she ever met Lucia. I mean, she could have. I don't know. I just didn't recall it. But yeah, Lucio. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But no, Luartha's main character wise, or like from the main story, I guess. I love her. She's fucking retarded in the best way possible. Okay, this will pretty much wrap this up. Then we can move on to the harder one, which I doubt is all that hard. I don't know, we'll see. It varies sometimes. But I just really feel like ever since like I got like a fully functioning team of like just every element, minus fire, obviously. It just hasn't really been that big of a deal. Did you have to fucking betray us, man? Yeah, hurry up and end this before he fucking does something stupid. I mean, it's confusion. It's not like it's charm or anything. But yeah, I would like to get Rain built up. Plus, she got a good 120, but she was disappointing as a unit. Oh, Luartha? No, Luartha as a character fucking sucks. I think the win Luartha is like definitely way fucking better, but I mean, it's hard to compare or to say that Luartha is like really fucking good because there's Flag Bearer, Reform, Glaciella, and she's absolutely fucking broken. I don't think she gets enough love. Like, I personally do believe that Flag Bearer, Reform, Glaciella, and I don't even have her. I think she's the best character in the game. Like, there's nothing that Sephiroth does that she can't do. And on top of that, she kind of does it better. Like, the only thing I would say that Sephiroth has, like, as far as, like, a leg up on her, is that his courage and his re-raise removal is, like, wrapped up in one skill. But at the same time, it's just, like, one hit. It's a guaranteed hit, but it's one hit. She can remove courage and re-raise, and she can, like, really mess you up. She can continue a chain, the same thing that Raph can do. Bestow barriers. She's just really fucking good. I don't know, man. And on top of that, like I said, she can beat out Bradley. Bradley is definitely a top 3 unit. So that's something else that kind of, I feel like, gives her an edge. Even if Sephiroth is like neutral toward everyone, I mean, that's not an advantage. It's not a disadvantage. It's just a neutral stat. It's not a good or a bad thing. Character-wise, I agree on the more interesting characters in the story. Oh, I agree. One of the more interesting characters in the story. I just like her personality. I'm trying to think. Whenever Perrine and Raph, like I said, I don't know what was going on, but they ran into her and Victoria. We learned that she was a homunculus. I didn't know that. So I guess she was artificially made, but I really like her voice act. Whoever, does her voice, I think that her voice is like her best quality. And her personality, for sure, it goes hand in hand. So this is like going to be a future Esper or something. What the hell is this thing? I'm kind of curious. Anytime now. Okay. Just wanted to know, what is your name? Endless Void? Oh, he looks fucking like a mummy. Or just like a... Nah, he looks like more like a mummy than a skeleton. He just has a bony ass face. But I can't really see his body. So it could be like a skeleton, but nah. Yeah, he looks more mummy-ish. Interesting. Yeah, I added a little bit more to her. It wouldn't have mattered either way. Like I said, I just like her personality. She's funny, easygoing. I feel like she stands out a lot. Like I said, that's pretty much what I look for characters. I like characters that stand out. Not like in an extra way. Like, they don't have to. I mean, if they do and it, works for them, by all means. Okay, so just dark. But yeah, she's definitely a standout character. Fun to listen to. And she's just, like I said, a funny character in general. But yeah, as a like actual character in the game, yeah. It's gonna take more than that card to really make her like good. I can't even really remember. I think she's like at least good for chaining. if you have like a fire team or something. So at least she has that working for her. Maybe for like guild raid or something. Yeah, quad shot. Damn, this fool has re-raise and courage. Holy hell. It's gonna be so disgusting when they start making characters like that. And they already kind of started with the addition of Addison Rae. The fact that she can throw courage on somebody is kind of broken. Because it can definitely help a lot of characters out. Dwayne is somebody who can definitely use courage. Because I just feel like defenses and stuff, or I don't know, the more stuff you have to fucking deal with, whether it's their high defense, high slash, or whatever resistance. On top of that, you can throw courage or re-raise. Oh yeah. Just more defense. So hopefully they add another character aside from Addison. I would imagine they're going to. It's only a matter of time. That's like, I think what gets me so excited for like if they do something with Kingdom Hearts, man, because those characters are going to be fucking broken by the time they get to the game. They're going to have re-raise, courage, all that other. Nah, I don't know what the fuck they're going to have. I'm just wishful. I want, if they ever do Kingdom Hearts, for them to be like absolutely meta. All three of them. Kairi, Riku, Sora. Make them all fucking broken. Please. That way I can just run all three of them together and be happy. Oh yeah, there's plenty of ways to remove courage and re-raise at the cost of damage sometimes. It just depends on the character. Like I said, obviously, you know, Glaciella, Bradley, Sephiroth are just the standouts because they can deal a lot of fucking damage to you while at the same time, you know, slapping that off of you. Or at least set up a really good chain. And I'm trying to think when they because I think like initially when the game came out and like evasion became like a thing, like where it was like really fucking powerful and you just had to like pretty much build for accuracy and hope for the best. And on top of that, there was still reflex to deal with and stuff. They shut that shit down pretty fast with guaranteed hits. So like I said, you got characters like Yuffie. I'm sure there are going to be other characters in the future that have guaranteed hit evasion top with their evasion. So it's like it kind of just took everything right the fuck back. So it's like for 3 hits, we're playing the old game again. So it's like if you don't have enough accuracy, you're probably not hitting anybody. So I could see them probably doing the same thing with re-raise and courage. Have like an effect that like bestows courage protection or re-raise protection or, you know, something like that. Until somebody has guaranteed re-raise removal. I don't fucking know. Something stupid. Because I was never a fan of like them making courage removal or re-raise removal a thing. Like that honestly was really fucking stupid. And it's the same thing with like the whole evasion thing. It was just another way for them to honestly just make more like, I guess like if you want to say unique units It's not really unique. It's just it's literally taking us back to where we started for 3 turns or for however long it lasts. Because trust me, like I said, Yuffie can duck and dodge all she fucking wants as far as guaranteed hits if you don't have that, accuracy or whatever. But once those 3 turns are up, and she's probably going to waste one of the turns moving up if they're not placed properly. Like, preferably she would want to go into like maybe that unit resistance buff, maybe an evasion buff. It just depends on who you're running her with. After that guaranteed hit buff, move up. Like immediately, like next turn we're fighting type situation, or she's in a dangerous situation to get hit. And like I said, that can go one of 2 ways. Either they're accurate enough and you just played yourself, or I mean, it's probably gonna mess them up because she's a really strong character. But yeah, like I said, 2 cast of re-raise is also a thing for sure. 2 cast of courage is another thing. Like they're trying to, like, I guess, like balance stuff out to a degree. I just don't like how they went about it. I was always a fan of like I said, whenever they first added Noctis to the game, characters like anybody with the Armiger effect, pretty much Lightning. Gosh, I forgot that Earth unit's name, Rugia, I think, or whatever the fuck his name is. How they had the Armiger effect. Halloween Lucia is another character, and they slapped the courage off of you, or they slapped the re-raise off of you. That felt more earned instead of just like courage removal, bam, or re-raise removal. Stuff like that is just like, it felt lazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, but it felt extremely satisfying to have like a strong enough Lightning to one-shot somebody, and then the courage procs or the re-raise procs, and then the Armiger effect, bop, like that shit's gone. You're dead. Like that shit was disgusting. I really, really loved that, and now it's still a thing, but it's just not as much. That's why I'm kind of curious, like what a team of like straight Armiger effect. If you were to run Lightning with, well, it'd be like a funky ass team. You'd need the cards, but you could run Lightning, maybe Halloween Lucia, maybe Noctis himself with Bartz or whatever the fuck his name is. I think it'd be pretty funny because he can just like follow up after everything. But yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully they just come up with like something actually like unique. Or just like I said, versatile characters. Because the game is kind of feeling like, I mean, it's always kind of been like a meta thing to a degree. I just wish they would have like taken it back to like the whole rock, paper, scissors thing. Like Earth is always going to beat Lightning. Lightning is always going to beat, this and that. So whenever you just don't have the team, like I said, whether it's arena or whether it's, guild battle, you're just kind of fucked. Like that's how it should be. That's what keeps balance in the game. It's more so about the characters, in all honesty, because there are characters who have courage, but it's just like, okay. Like I would have to say like the character I have out right now, Halloween Frederica, I think. She has courage. She has evasion. She can hit you with Drain Flurry to give herself a heal. She's just not as good as Starlight. And I mean, there's no comparison. Like Starlight is just outright way better than she could ever be. Hell, there are fucking Lightning characters that can fucking destroy her just because of the, they have guaranteed hits. She doesn't have any means of really, protecting herself unless you run her with a tank or something like that. But like I said, now we're going by, like I said, what characters you have, situational kind of thing. That's something else I think that kind of like deters newer players from really engaging into the game, because they've already missed out on Sephiroth. They already missed out on Bradley. They already missed out on, you know what I mean? These really, really good characters that they're going to have to wait for a rerun. And the sad thing is they've yet to rerun Nier. There are things that they took forever to rerun Final Fantasy Tactics. They're just things that they're just stingy on. I don't know why, but yeah. it can be, like I said, kind of demoralizing. Especially, like I said, if I was new and I didn't have anything, it would kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. And I pitied her. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking wasn't even trying to get her myself. I was trying to get Halloween Ryu. I really wanted that TMR. And I ended up getting what other Halloween unit? Halloween Little Leela. Like I said, when I was trying to go for Ryu, Ryu was the only one that I really wanted until they added Halloween Lucia. But I really want that card. I mean, that's the only thing I really give a damn about. I mean, that TMR is still really useful. Just to be able to throw re-raise on whoever you want. It's a pretty strong TMR. But no, save it, man. Like I said, if you want, we definitely have a channel Discord. It's got like a few people in it, but they're all subs. Like I said, people who play WOTF. So, like I said, if you ever want to join, you know what I mean? It is woman only in JP. Global is much more flexible. What do you mean? Like card-wise or character-wise? Oh, the TMR for Ryu? It is women only in JP. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, shit, I really wouldn't know if it was the same on this side, but I guess it isn't. Yeah, something I definitely would like to see them do, since, you know, I mean, we're doing a merger and stuff like that. I would really love for JP to get everything that Global got. Like, I'm not an elitist or anything. I don't really give a fuck which one's better or, you know, has better units or any of that other shit. I just think, I don't know. And I thought that, like, pretty much for a while, that the whole global exclusive thing, I don't mind, like, the unit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we get different units, and then, you know, eventually the other one would get the unit in time. But, you know, we get the first, you know, look at a global exclusive or a JP exclusive. That's fine. And, especially if it's like, you know, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, it's nothing outside of that. You know what I mean? Like, not a fan of, you know, the whole Final Fantasy, you know, y'all got Final Fantasy 7 before we did. Because y'all were more hyped for it. Y'all had to be. Like, we knew it was coming. Like, when y'all first saw Sephiroth, I'm sure, like, somebody on the JP side lost their shit. They're like, holy fuck, finally, we're getting Sephiroth, or we're getting Yuffie, or, you know what? Like, it's just a different feeling. We knew it was down the pipeline, so we had time to prep for it, time to save for it. And the hype, it couldn't have been anywhere near as good as, like, that first, like, y'all were the first ones to wear the shoes. We got the hand-me-downs pretty much. But I do think we have better cards with the whole global exclusive thing. So I really hope that JP gets all those buffs, because I think it's kind of like not fair. I think they would be very happy with just global drop rates. That's sad, because the rates can be shit here too. I mean, it depends. It really does. As long as it's like guaranteed and, I mean, fucking pities and stuff like that, it's fine by me. But, I mean, like I said, I've pitied for a lot of stuff myself, so it sometimes really just depends on, I guess, how lucky your account is, or how much Gumi really likes your account. Everyone got Sephiroth. It was Sephiroth in every team for weeks in Arena. No, it was the same thing here, pretty much. I mean, Sephiroth is still pretty popular. Him, Halloween Lucia, and Lemure, or maybe is that's probably like the standout team. You could probably take Lemure out for like maybe Dark Fina or Dwayne, but no, Dark is still pretty relevant for sure. But I'm just talking about the hype. Like, sometimes the hype will make you bring out your wallet. You know what I mean? You'll be like, holy shit, I gotta get this guy. Not just banners, but drop rates and missions. Yeah, I think that shit's not cool, man. But at the end of the day, man, y'all support the game a lot more than the global side does. I don't know if it's just because, like, a lot of people, like, even, like, people who would have been global started on the JP side just because it was out first. But, yeah, they should definitely show more love toward JP. I mean, they should show more love just in general, because this game is super stingy. Very good, but super stingy. That is what Gumi didn't like. I don't know. Gumi, like I said, left a bad taste in my mouth when it comes down to, like, how they handled a particular app that I used to play that they made. And it was a really good game, honestly. But they just shut it down out of fucking nowhere. And I don't know. Not really a fan of that. Especially, like, I don't know. It could have been just because, like, because it was, like, based around a, you know, Naruto or whatever. The anime at that point was, like, pretty much, like, done for. And Boruto at the time fucking sucked. Because nobody really liked Boruto. Now it's a lot better, but it was just, I don't know. It was just, I guess, bad timing. They didn't have the patience to kind of try to sustain the game. So I've already had experience with Gumi, and I'm like, eh. That's the only thing that probably just, like, worries me really about this game is, like, the developers. But at the same time, what I can say is that there's a different app game that I dabble with. It's nothing that would ever bring to the channel. But they had a switch over of, I guess, like, devs, like, from a whole different development team. I forgot what the fucking, like, what their names were or whatever. I don't even know the reason why, but it's possible. So if anything, I guess, bad did happen, hopefully Square Enix would definitely take the reins, or find somebody else who would, that would develop the game better. Because like I said, man, if there's anything, I would say advertisement is definitely one thing. Because realistically, the only reason why I ever heard of War of the Visions was because of, it wasn't Brave Exvius, it was, what the fuck is that game called? Because I played it for like a little bit and I just stopped giving a fuck about it. Pretty much all the characters, it's Final Fantasy, like, themed and stuff. But it's like all the characters are free and you just really just summon for weapons and equipment. I forgot what the hell it's called. But, yeah, it was just, I guess, you know, they saw I played something Final Fantasy, so they advertised the game to me. And it was, like, literally, like, the Final Fantasy X collab was going on. I was like, oh, shit, I gotta check this out. And, it was pretty much, that's the story. But yeah, I don't think they advertise this game as well as they should. Because they even advertised the new Final Fantasy game that dropped on PlayStation on War of the Visions. So I'm like, damn, why don't you do the same thing for your app? It's kind of cold-blooded. Started my JP account at the 2.5 year anniversary. Forced to be free to play as Google app geo locks you. Chinese version of Votive has different devs. So they just must follow like a fucking like a planning thing, which is good because, like I said, I just don't know how much I trust Gumi. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I've done good with the game so far. All right, so I need to make a 3-chain, and that's it. Gotcha. Hopefully that won't be too big of an issue. Started playing at the 1 year anniversary, and Tactics is my favorite game in genre. I never played Tactics. I don't really know much about it. It's really like Agrius. I thought she was a really like a cool designed character. Same thing pretty much with Alstoria. It has like a stoic ambience about her. Real cool looking character. And I didn't give a fuck about anybody else. I didn't even want, because I got, I forgot what the light unit's name is. Because I know Delita's the fire one. Mustadio's that earth MR. Gafgarian is like the dark one. The dark MR unit. I don't remember, and I have him. I don't remember what the fuck his name is. The blonde dude. But, yeah, I didn't even want him. He's like sitting at like level 70 something. I think I wanted to just like finish this challenge board, and I just didn't really give a damn about anything else. Okay, let's not die. Relax. Okay. Because I feel like you're about to do something stupid. Or maybe not. Fuck, I can't reach. I would have definitely have not moved you there, Helena. Hopefully you don't die. I don't know. Play it out. Yeah, Ramza. Yeah, I had no clue what the fuck his name was. But yeah, I didn't really like their designs. I think Agrius was like the only cool looking one. You're gonna be a problem, dude. I need you to move back. Because you're... I don't know, could you kill them both? No, you cannot. So we're not gonna play that game. That's somebody else whose fucking 140 was kind of disappointing. They could have done a lot more with Black Rose Helena. Like, she was a fucking monster for, like, the whole beginning of the game, pretty much. And they just, they didn't really do much with her. Yeah, oh yeah, the elemental chain will be easy. What am I doing? Go for it. They didn't want to. It is bad business to make old characters overpowered that everyone has already built. I mean, they kind of did that for Mont. I mean, Mont's not like overpowered or anything like that. And I'm not saying that I wanted like Black Rose Helena to be like meta breaking or anything, but I think what they did for Mont really like helped him. It helped him like a good amount. And if you were to top him with, like I said, maybe like a rainbow team or something like that, just having like a native HP, you know, 50% buff or heal, that's pretty good. But no, I understand what you're talking about for sure. It's not really bad for business. I wouldn't go that far, because sometimes you do have to invest to get more out of it, because there's nothing, I would imagine, the situation that, like I said, they may be, I don't know their monetary situation, but like I said, man, when your consumers are extremely pleased and happy, they're willing to show you that love. I promise you that. Like I said, I've played, can't even fucking think of the name of the game. Marvel Future Fight. I think is an excellent example. The game's been going on for years. Even if it relies on like a pretty, I mean, Final Fantasy is not like Marvel or anything, but it's a pretty popular brand, and that game is extremely generous. They go back and rework all kinds of characters through uniforms, all that shit, and I think that it just makes people feel comfortable with their account. Like they're like, oh man, I built up Spider-Man. Spider-Man fucking sucks. But then Spider-Man gets like a really good uniform. Now, like I said, you know, whoever has Scarlet Witch or, you know, whatever fucking character, X-Men, whatever the hell built up, everybody's pleased because these characters have a place. This is the thing where it goes back to where War of the Visions is really messing up. I think something they don't capitalize off of is how much more money they would make if they were to implement Guild Raid into a more permanent thing, or like I said, something like that. Because you can diversify units. There's some units that are just gonna outright be better for PvP, while there are some units that could be good for Guild Raid. And like a you know, it being like a consistent thing, it would, like I said, make like they could have a character that can come in and have like something stupid like a 5-chain, but they don't necessarily hit hard, but they're setting up whoever is going to follow up after them extremely well. Or maybe, like I said, just the fact that they're chaining that high is where all their damage is going to come from damage limit, up gear, cards, stuff like that, that I think, like I said, War of the Visions, man, they need to think outside the box. But like I said, yeah, you want a happy community. I can tell you that much right now. You know, trying to be selfish, playing the whole, what is it? Tie the carrot on the horse and make the horse chase the carrot that he'll never catch. It gets old after a while. I have definitely seen communities, like I said, fucking go ape shit. But at the end of the day, I don't know how unified the War of the Visions community really is. I can tell you right now, man, like Marvel Future Fight, they would not take shit, like pretty much. Like if something was amiss, or like I said, maybe a character got a new uniform or there was some kind of buff and it just wasn't enough, the community will fucking be raging. They're not stupid like some of the War of the Vision community people are. They will go through and, like I said, now I'm talking about the War of the Vision community. They'll go through and 1-star the game and leave bad reviews and pretty much try to like self-sabotage themselves. And it is the funniest shit. It is the dumbest shit I've ever seen a community do. Just quit the game. I'm like, cause you're literally trying to bury some shit that you still care about. And it is literally, I don't know. It's fucking stupid as fuck. But who am I? Marvel Future Fight, the community will band together. They don't care if they have to go to Reddit. They don't care if they have to go to the actual YouTube of Marvel Future Fight, and they will hit people up. They will fucking talk about stuff. Like I said, complain, but they'll band together. Like I said, you can see it's like a universal, everybody's on the same page kind of thing. It's not like they're asking too much. They just want a little bit more, or they wanted a buff here, or they wanted so-and-so to be a little bit more useful. It's like I said, at the same time, they're not hurting the game. They're not trying to, you know what I mean, make the game look bad to newer players or anything like that. And I just think that they handle it better. Like I said, I don't know. From how I feel like War of the Visions community handled the whole, what was that shit called? The fucking, what was that? Because I don't even use it, so I don't really know what it is. It's like whenever you do the advertisements or you look at, you know, something and you get like Visual for it, that shit. They got fucking super butthurt, and like at the same time, a lot of them were leaving 1-star reviews or they were doing stuff like that. I just felt like that, I don't know, it really hurt the game. Because I'm, like I said, from the outside looking in, man, if I was somebody who was not a part of the community and I was just like, you know, like, oh, I'm looking for a new game and I really love Final Fantasy, But these guys, like, they're all saying like the game is bad, because I'm somebody who does read reviews before I pick a game up. I'll see like how grindy is it, how, is it free to play friendly? Can I just like spend a little bit and get away with that kind of a situation? And yeah, like I said, man, if the reviews are really bad, oh, this game is greedy, or this game sucks, oh man, it's a good game, but this and that, like pretty much like the majority of it is like really fucking expensive, or it's, and War of the Visions is kind of an expensive game if you don't have patience. You're not going to be able to get everything if you're not paying money. That's for damn sure. You're going to have to min-max. You're going to have to skip certain cards, certain characters. And you just have to go for what really is just overall benefiting your experience, whether it's PvP, PvE. Maybe you're, a guild person. You want to, be hyper competitive, or maybe you're more laid back and you just want to be a collector. You have to find your niche and fit in. And I feel like I said, some people kind of get lost in the sauce sometimes, because when I started the game, man, I was in a super laid back guild. We didn't have to attack every single day. We didn't even have to log in every day. It was just more so like, oh, I'm playing the game. Okay, now I'm not probably gonna play it for like a month or something like that. Like me personally, I played it every day. I still play it every day. And it got to a point where I was like, damn, I want to be like in a more competitive guild. So I, joined a guild that was like more my style, a little lenient. I don't have to attack every day, like in case I missed a day or something like that. And then eventually, like I said, I found myself like being one of the like 6 people who were carrying the guild, and all of us like separated. We all went to different guilds. We're still in communication with each other in Discord, but we weren't happy where we were. We weren't happy with, like the people that we were carrying pretty much. There were some people who wouldn't even log in for the week. And then they, come and get the rewards, and they're like, oh yeah, buddy and all this other shit. And it's like, no. So like I said, man, I ended up joining, like I said, a top 50 guild. When it comes down to like PvE stuff, we don't miss out on anything when it comes to guild raid. Hyper competitive guild. As far as guild battle goes, we can dance around the top 100. I don't know, man. Like I said, we have some really good people in here, and like I said, it's more my speed. So I enjoy it for what it is. I need to actually pay attention, because I lost that fight, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not pissed, but I'm not happy about it for sure. Talking too much. He said that is hold on, Marvel Future Fight, if I remember correctly, got power crept really, really fast. Oh no, it power creeps itself every week, every other week, definitely every month. There's always going to be a fluctuation, but the difference between Marvel Future Fight and War of the Visions is that there was a time and place where like it's just easier to like look at units, because like I said, I started around Final Fantasy X, and the team that I was using, like whenever I first started, was Black Rose Helena, Dwayne, and Yuna. This was my team, and I was smashing just about everybody. Like free to play, I just summoned properly. Like I said, I had everything for Yuna. I had Bahamut. I had everything that I really needed to make that team function. Throw re-raise on Dwayne. Black Rose Helena as the support. Use Dwayne as like a bruiser. It just worked perfectly. You put that same team together nowadays, that team's gonna get fucked, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, the whole, like I said, that's power creep, because the characters are just, you can't use them like that anymore. Yeah, you can squeeze Yuna in here and there. You can squeeze Dwayne in here and there, but they can't carry like they used to. Black Rose Helena is an excellent example. She gets fucking destroyed in any kind of PvP, unless you're just facing like a improper team, or a team that just isn't all that good. Period. I've never run against a Black Rose Helena in the modern day and lost. And I can say that with the, like I said, honest, like truth. This is not an issue. She's not as good, anywhere near as good as she used to be. She's good for PvE. If you need to imperil something, maybe she has a really good range for like maybe legendary reliquaries with arithmetician and stuff, if you are running like a meta dark or a mono dark team. But for me, being power crept is that what used to be is now not, and will never be again. Spider-Man can drop and he can go back up because it's based off of uniforms. And something else to kind of definitely keep in mind is that even if Spider-Man falls off in PvP or so-and-so falls off in PvE, whatever, they'll still have a place somewhere. Like there's never been a time where I feel like a character has gotten worse. They've only gotten better and better and better, and it gets to a point where you don't even have to buy uniforms anymore. Aside from like just the game outright being way more generous when it comes to rewards, because you can get a lot of premium currency from just PvP alone, not even logging in and stuff like that. Just, you know, do some like I said, event stuff, maybe an anniversary, you know, log in then, but you don't have to really play the game to like do much. The only thing I think that they're having an issue with now is definitely the whole tier 4 thing. I'm not a fan of that. And that kind of, I think, took me away from the game, because I definitely don't play that shit anymore. Well, I kind of do, like, but it's like every blue moon. I find it really difficult to want to play the game. And like I said, it just could be because it's just an older game, and it's pretty much the same shit. They're, like I said, you know, they're not really adding new game modes, which is, like I said, definitely an issue. A lot of people on the not World of side, but the Marvel Future Fight side have definitely complained about that. You said it's pretty expensive if you want to progress fast. Not at all. Not at all. Marvel Future Fight is exactly like War of the Visions. You just have to know what you're trying to go for and put effort toward that. Now, if you're trying to get everything built up and you're trying to spread out all of your valuable, you know, equipment or whatever, you know, stuff that you may have, you're trying to give it to a little bit to him or a little bit to them. Yes, then you're kind of playing yourself, and yeah, it is going to kind of be really difficult to try and progress in the game. But if you just, like I said, they give away a lot of characters. I mean, the majority of the characters are literally free to play. There's probably only like maybe, including the X-Men characters that are in the premium pass and just the regular characters, those are pretty much the only premium passes that are just like a bulk of characters. There are some things that you can get, like specific characters that fit a theme, whether it's the Fantastic Four or maybe they're X-Men, part of the X-Men team or whatever, where you got to buy like a little premium thing. It's still, nothing in there is like paid only except for like some uniforms. That shit I don't like, but I mean, those uniforms get phased out. Like, they're phasing out some of those uniforms like as we speak. I just saw one get phased out and I was super sad because that was like the only one of the, like, I think like 2 that I bought, and I was like, fuck, I'll never do it again. So it kind of bit them in the ass, I would have to say. But like I said, premium cards free. I forgot what they were called. Not Obelisk, they were called something. CTPs that were only premium. The only way you could get them in the beginning was to pay for them. They're free. They just give them away now. Like, all that stuff is just given away. So no, I would say that game is shit. I mean, it's still in a pretty good place, and it's definitely more generous, I would have to say. Is it a better game? That's debatable. I really enjoy War of the Visions. I think War of the Visions, to me, is the better game, but that's biased. So it's like, which one makes more? You know, you have to look at those kind of things. I said I stayed first guild for too long. I think that is a common complaint. Oh yeah, for sure. Marvel Future Fight, I stopped playing when they introduced Red Stars. It was getting very, very expensive to keep up. Red Stars. Oh, you're talking about the premium cards? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The red, green, and blue stars. I came from Marvel Avengers Alliance, and that game was so good. Only $50 per month, and you were set. So Marvel Future Fight was considerably more expensive. I don't spend on Marvel Future Fight at all. And I'm set. Like, there's nothing I'm hurting for. I have CTPs that are like sitting in my inventory. I have premium cards that are sitting in my inventory. Like, I could pretty much make a whole different other set. And they added to where you can make another set, which is super funny. But nah, man, building everything up is super easy. It's just, I mean, like I said, you got to be patient. If you want it now and, you know, like that kind of a mindset, then yeah, it's going to be very expensive. But nah, I've been playing that game for like maybe 4 years, I would think. Something around that, because I think I started playing like in the 2nd year, because I'm always usually late to the party when it comes to these kind of things. But No, man. Like I said, I don't think it's that expensive, but like it just depends on your mindset. I'm a patient person. I don't mind waiting and slow building. I spent a lot, I think, in the beginning, so that's why I'm probably just like in a really good position when it comes to the game. But no, I have not spent on that game in like probably half the time that I've played it, if not more than half the time. I think I was like in a really honeymoon phase like with the game when I first started playing it, so I was like more like opted to spend on it. Same thing with Wotiv. When I was fresh to the game, I was I was definitely spending money, and now I just find myself like, damn, I kind of got everything that I need. There are things that I want, but it's nothing that I'm hurting for. Playing long is another story. Oh, another way to play. But I started playing when it came out, and we were all building those characters, and I had a pretty good roster. Games also usually become cheaper over time for older players. Nah, I would have to say for it just depends on the game, because that game became cheaper for everybody over time. Like it didn't matter if you were an older player or not, because if you were free to play all the way, you would never have a premium card. You would never have a CTP, because I mean, unless gambled away your precious resources, then you're not gonna have uniforms. So it's a lot of sacrifice that comes like with Marvel Future Fight. I would say this game is generally easier to get into because the only thing you really have to summon for are cards and the character. Just build the character up, build your card up and skip a lot of shit. But the thing with Marvel Future Fight is you don't have to skip anything. Everything is always accessible except for like these, paid uniforms. That's the only, like I said, why I don't like that stuff. I don't like seasonal, periodical stuff. Once it's in the game, keep it in the game. That way, like, man, maybe I want to spend $50 4 weeks from now. Maybe I heard enough good things about the character or the uniform or whatever the situation, because this kind of pertains to World of 2. Like, 2B. 2B's not been available in the game for I don't know how long. And me personally, I didn't summon for her because, like, I really like Wind and all that other stuff. I really like the character. I thought she was cool. I'm not like a huge Nier fan or anything. And I don't know. She's debatably one of my favorite Nier units or characters. I wouldn't say unit, but because I really like, I don't know if it's like Kine or Kane. But yeah, really cool unit. But I mean, it's like one of those situations where it's like either you were here and you got her, or you don't, and you probably won't unless they, decide to do a rerun. They were just kind of in the Final Fantasy Tactics area, like where it's like are you guys gonna rerun it or what's going on? I'm gonna run ice. But yeah, I definitely hope they do something about that because they need to, definitely try to do reruns, which is like another thing. Like I made a video talking about, I guess like they're gonna do like a big rerun thing. And they've done this before. They're gonna do it for Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy. I'm bad with the numbers. They're gonna do it for the Final Fantasy with Lightning, the Final Fantasy with Noctis, the Final Fantasy. I don't know if Tactics is gonna be on there. The one with Locke and Celis. Gosh, who else was on there? But it's just going to be a really big rerun. And I think stuff like that is really, really awesome. It allows people, like I said, to, catch up or maybe just get one of their favorite units. And I really feel like they should do that for the outer stuff. Like, I don't know if it's just like an expensive thing to do. Maybe it's like, I don't know the situation. Like I said, it's kind of weird because they've done stuff like this with I'm trying to think Full Metal Alchemist, because it was on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius before it was on the regular World of, or well, vice versa, because yeah, Brave Exvius was before this one. But they gave us access to the characters pretty much, so they've double dipped before, so hopefully they can do the same thing. And at the same time, Nier is owned by Square Enix, so I wouldn't imagine it'd be that hard. So I got 2B, and I was really waiting for Sottile to have a proper evade tank. By the time She was so old. No rerun really hurt that character. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult to really do anything with her. The only way I could see them salvaging 2B is if they give her the Yuffie treatment. Either she's gonna have to have a really good reincarnation, or they're gonna have to give her the Dwayne treatment and give her like another card that gives her a skill that can give her like guaranteed hit evasion or something like that. They can salvage her. I can definitely see that because evasion's still a really annoying thing to go up against, especially if you don't have the guaranteed hits. But if she could have some means of getting, like I said, the guaranteed hit evasion thing, she's going to be back in the meta for sure because Wind is extremely fucking powerful. It's just going to be kind of hard because, like, she doesn't have a really good running mate. Like, Yuffie and Pissarro are like chef's kiss. They work perfectly together. If you don't want Yuffie to cast the evasion buff, speak of the fucking devil. I hate fighting these dudes too, but they have really good synergy. Mont really works well with them. In case evasion fails, I mean, you still got a tank. So yeah, she would need a running mate. Maybe A2, maybe, like I said, a different Nier, which is what I would prefer. I mean, I would love to see A2 in the game, but I do want to see a different Nier because there are a lot of different characters. I dabbled with Nier Reincarnation for like a little bit, and they had some pretty cool characters. Hopefully they could do something, with one of those characters, or maybe from Replicant or something like that, because they got a good roster for sure. Not a roster I'm 100% familiar with, but a good roster nonetheless. They're definitely, at least aesthetically, appealing, like, for sure. I can say that much, but yeah, I can't say, like, I know everything about it, like Drakengard and all that other madness. I think I watched, like, a YouTube video, like, going over it, like, the timeline and shit, and that shit's fucking... Hell no. That shit's all over the place. They have done that two to three times where all Final Fantasy was rerun. Final Fantasy 35th anniversary. Global didn't get anything, but JP did. Oh yeah. No, we got it once. Like I said, it was Noctis. I think Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10. Gosh, I would like to say it was something else, but that may be it. Yeah, they could do that. Man, I remember back then that fucking mission was hard as fuck. Like, I was struggling like crazy against that shit because I think ooh, very nice. Get that shit off of her. Get the fuck out of here. I think like Final Fantasy X-2 ran like a little bit before Nier, so they were pretty close together. So my ass was fucking suffering. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Who the fuck is in Final Fantasy 2? Because I think Final Fantasy 1 is Warrior of Light. Final Fantasy 2. Who's from Final Fantasy 2? I have no idea, man. Not gonna lie. That's not Kain in them. I don't know. I'm trying to really remember. Cause I think Rosa's from 6. That's Final Fantasy 4. Yeah, Celis and them are from 6. Kain is 4. Yeah, I figured. Same thing with the white-haired dude with the Bravery TMR and whatever the fuck his name is, Golbez, I think. Final Fantasy 2. Honestly, I have no idea, and I probably don't have anybody from that. You're from Tactics. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, I have no idea. The bravery TMR guy. Yeah, see something. What the fuck is his name? Cecil. Cecil. Yeah, see something. I was like, it's something. Yeah, Cecil. Yeah, I completely forgot his name. Because I was really mad that they didn't give him away for free. Because I thought he was supposed to be free or something. I don't know. I just really wanted this TMR. And I think it was before I had Velis or Velric. Yeah, Velric. I think. Yeah, because I get their names mixed up sometimes. But yeah, his TMR pretty much destroyed that. And then Alstoria got, I mean, well, Starius, I'm just going to call him Alstoria. He got a same thing, Bravery TMR. Made it extremely easy. And of course, more with the Faith TMR. That was pretty much all you needed. So now he's just lost value, like as a whole. Definitely not as good. Okay, I don't really feel like I'm missing anything else. Ooh, I wanted to look at the weapon. I was like, why the hell did I even run that stuff? Filter, what would it be? I don't know if it's like a mace. It's probably a staff. I'd imagine so. Level 1. What the hell did it look like? That's not it. Not the Arcane Tuning Rod. Not the Staff of Madness. No. It's gonna be +3. I just wanted to see if it was worth building. Maybe it's not a staff. Unless I went over it. Is it a mace? It might be a mace, now that I think about it. I think she is a mace user. Yep, sure the fuck is. Alright, healing power up. Interesting. No activation. Okay, this is what I was curious about. If it was just gonna say Wrath only, or if it had something like this. Okay, so arithmeticians it has to be their main job. Queen Macherie can use it. Regular Macherie can use it, and just arithmeticians. Healing power up. Curious what it looks like. It'd be pretty much taking the place, I think, of like the healing mace. I have not farmed this thing, and I didn't really plan on it. Magic attack up 15, healing power 10. This is getting the healing power. AoE resist, magic pen. Yeah. It's situational, I guess. Like, this one feels like it's really weird to say, but I don't know if it's going to be better for PvP. It might be. What was it? Spirit Pin. And then 8 AoE resist. I mean, it's not the worst. Because I have Punisher and I have the Platinum Mace built up. And this one's given, like I said, 20 pin. That's given just like magic attack. So yeah, it's probably better for PvP outright. I thought Helena's main job was derived from arithmetician. She used staff. No, she's more like a dark, a black mage. I was like, I fucking forgot what the fuck I was saying. I would think. She just just so happens to have arithmetician. Or more like a staff mage or something like that. Yeah. Because she's more so like Kilfei. So I think her and Kilfei have a lot in common. Minus the whole arithmetician. I don't know why the fuck they gave her that. That is terrible. But yeah, they're pretty similar. And then, like I said, characters like Amnelis also has Arithmetician, but she just has something completely fucking different. No, she's actually pretty much a staff mage too. Yeah, she is. I just got her, so I don't fucking know. And I don't usually fight her. I don't see a lot of people run her. But I heard she's really good for PvE, for sure. So I want that fucking Halloween Lucia card, because this guild raid, I definitely felt it. I felt what it was like to just like really like need a card, like just one specific card. And it's really messed up because I have all the other ones. I have Exorcist, 3 times the charm, whatever, gift like no other. What else do I have? I have all the cards pretty much that have like an extra skill on them. That's just the only one I'm missing, and I felt so stupid. So stupid. I knew it was going to be a good card. I don't know why I didn't go for it. So now I got to wait for it. Oh yeah, the Well Whisker. I don't know how good it's going to be. Like I said, man, when it comes down to like, because like I said, just got her. When it comes down to like weapons and stuff, usually I will not go for them if I don't have the character. If they're character specific. If it's something kind of like Raph's staff, where it can actually be used by other characters, I'll definitely build it up. So I don't really remember what the hell the Well Whisker does. I know I have it. I don't know if I have it at like +5 or anything. Probably not. But I am sitting on a lot of recipes, so it wouldn't surprise me if I have more than enough to actually build it up. Trying to finish reincarnating those dudes. So I'm just gonna be farming away. I'm like almost to a point where I can start working on fire cards, but I've just been getting, I don't know, a lot of cards here lately. I'm not gonna lie. It's just almost like too much to focus on. Like I said, fire is like the only element that I have that just absolutely just suffers because I don't have the time for them. Recently got that. Finally decided to work on that, but I finally got wind up to like working. That's just going to be a good card. And the rest of this shit kind of just fell in my lap. That's going to be a good card in general. I'm happy that one fell in my lap, but it's going to be hard to squeeze those two in. Gotta figure something out because, yeah, water's fucking chilling. Need to finish up lightning. Well, that one lightning card. And aside from that, everything else here is like pretty much fire. A whole bunch of fire cards and random job cards. But I just haven't felt the need for it because I wasn't able to get Pissarro. I didn't get his card. Yuffie's card was luckily free, so that was just like whatever. But I didn't even bother to really build Yuffie up. I just wanted to finish the challenge board, be done with it. It's like the new magic sword that can be used by any red mage. I have to look at it. Yeah, because these are maces. I'd imagine it's a staff. Well Whisker. I probably don't have it. Oh, yeah. No, I probably can't build it up. Can you farm it? Oh, yeah, that's probably another reason why I didn't really give a damn about it. Magic up, accuracy. Nah, it's actually not too bad. The issue behind it, this is why I didn't build it up. I use her, but I use her for guild raid. Sakura, I think. And that new staff, because I may have been contemplating building this up, but that new staff is fucking busted for guild raid. Like that damage limit up, it ain't getting much better than that. Don't really have any sorceresses, black mages, staff mage. The main one I have is Kilfei, and there's nothing that's gonna replace the staff that she has. And like I said, I just got her, so I probably wasn't really worried about it. But that is actually pretty good. The accuracy and the magic, it's pretty good. It's probably one of the best staffs out there, but nothing that I can really use for like my main characters. Sakura's own weapon is so good. I I really like the design of it. I use the skin of it for a lot of stuff. The activation time, yeah, it's not bad. This is still better. Like, it's not getting any better than that for PvE. Because that damage limit up 2,000 is better than anything you can get on a TMR. So, and it frees up your TMRs, so you can just build around it, take magic attack up off of whatever, damage limit up off of whatever, and just replace those with better things or different things that you can use. The CT up is also pretty good, just falling below 90. This is a damn good fucking card. I mean a good weapon. I love that thing. Super useful. I even use it for PvP sometimes. It just depends. But no, her weapon is good. I haven't done the reliquaries yet. Try to auto as much as I can. Good luck with that. I definitely upload all the clears I've made up to a point. I think I don't have like the, how many are there? I don't even remember. And there's like a story going on with this, and I couldn't watch it because, like I said, initially it was busted. Yeah, there's only 4 of them. So I don't have my clear of like the first one and the second one. But I do have the 3rd and the 4th on video. And I'm trying to think. I use the same setup pretty much every single time. I may have to switch out some characters, but it's always going to just be mono water and mono dark. If there's any advice, wave sword. The wave sword's really good. I use that. Yeah, if I full auto, I'll stop at 7. And after that, I just run out of turns. That was something else I did have to switch up because dark is usually my closer. Water, just because the final fight's gonna be against Ifrit, Valentine's Ildira, some fire, like, you know, generic mage or whatever, like for healing and stuff. And after that, they have, what's his name? Oh man, that ice unit, Reagan, whatever his name is. Water just stomps. As long as you have that Esper buff going up, you're pretty much good. And the only time, I don't think it gets overcasted or anything. So yeah, the sooner you can get that out, the better off you are. But yeah, I just found it easier to do with water. And dark, I think dark was like the only part that I really struggled with. But it's the same formula pretty much. You really want your first party to be able to, if I can think of like the proper wave. Yeah, to this wave. There's a wave here where those light units are doing all those fucking buffs. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible. I hate that shit so much. But they're, you know, constantly buffing, and then they do the CT buff and they buff some more. But they start to move toward an area or whatever. One thing that's super important, you have to have your tank in one of these 2 slots. That's an absolute must. Otherwise, they're going to run toward where the stairs are, the bottom stairs, where these 3 are going to be. And that's going to mess up everything. Especially like if they can't clear it, then it's going to put them in a horrible fucking position. So they run toward Dwayne, they run toward Sephiroth. I use Sephiroth to remove courage, re-raise, whatever it is. I think it's just re-raise that they have. If he can't hit, which, I mean, like I said, he, you know, definitely can because he's got the move. I mean, you still got Dwayne. He has, you know, means of removing courage and re-raise. And like I said, I had to specifically, for me, I did give Little Leela this because she just doesn't have the move. They're mainly there to take out those turtles, and I need her to like pretty much throw that buff on. She's gonna have AP from previous fights because I don't really want her to be low on AP, and I don't want her to spend a lot of time buffing. I need her to go into this as soon as possible. She moves up, maybe she'll get a buff in before she can actually make contact, and then after that, she's just pretty much cleaning up what Sephiroth and Dwayne can't. But like I said, for me specifically, man, I was able to murder the whole first team. So, what is it? The Tonberry, those two little trolls with courage. What's his name? Fucking Garvel and Muriel. I killed Garvel, and then the other two were just kind of like out there. And then I just used Perrine for courage removal. She smashed through them individually, and she stays bottom of the stairs, hits them with the arithmetician stuff. She already has a good move, so she can just move in, go crazy. Had to use this for Halstoria for the exact same reason. He needs movement. He needs something that's going to give him some more move. Same thing. Maybe he'll go into a buff, and then after that, I need him to be engaged. And that was pretty much it. Like I said, that's like really fucking important to do. I would say on like the previous stage, like this, definitely want to use an Esper buff. Definitely want to use Esper buff if you have it. Like as far as your first team, second team, hell no. You want everything for that fight. But the more you can take out with your first team on this stage specifically, the better off you're going to be. Because I think I salvaged like 40, 50 some odd turns or something like that before I hit that last stage. And the equipment, definitely pretty good if you wanted to take a quick look at it. I'm trying to think. One's a sword. The other is... It should just be right here. Yeah. The agility is definitely... You definitely feel that agility buff. I'm going to let that be known right now. It's good for crit. Not so, you know, good for anything else. It's a universal sword. It could be really good for... No. It's not a sword. It's a katana. I'm losing my mind. I'm thinking about the blood sword because that's really good for Noctis. But yeah, the man resistance, crit rate. It's just a really good crit rate katana, pretty much. Pretty good. Mainly the agility is like probably the best thing because that, yeah, that 10% is pretty fucking busted. And this is I think it's pretty good. It's got the Dragon Killer. That's like whatever, but the reaction block rate's really good. Strike attack up's really good. It gets that same like buff that the gauntlets get from the first legendary reliquaries. This is not as good. You know, it's only for 3 turns. No, it's only for 1 turn, and then 3 turns of the HP below granted buff thing. So that's something, and it's evasion, so that's something else. You know, gives you good accuracy. So I would have to say yes, it's probably worth clearing that out for sure. All of these, I mean, all of this stuff's been really good. I can't complain about any of it. It's all been pretty good. I just don't like I said, it's just a one and done thing. Because after that, I mean, there's no reason to go back and clear it unless you're just trying to bullshit. But yeah, if I were to fully auto it, it's not going to be a fun time. I'm not going to be able to clear it. That one, I think, is probably the second, if not the hardest one. Just because I think that, like, middle stage, the one with, like, all that height, it's, like, pretty much set up like a pyramid. It's extremely difficult to get around. And if you have, like, a mage or something like that, somebody who you do not want to get berserk, if they move to the wrong side of the map, they're fucked. I'm gonna let that be known right now. It's gonna be horrible, and at that point, you're just wasting times because this happened to Black Rose Helena. She gets berserked. Now I can't use any of her arithmetician skills. I can't get her to at least get a hit off on somebody to set up a chain, maybe an imperil, maybe, you know, just something. And you're just wasting turns, and that happened to me way too much in auto. So I was just, I mean, realistically, I just auto just to see what I need to manual, pretty much. I will try to auto as much as I can, but I think that last one was just really hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think I had to manual it all the way through. But it was fun, and like I said, it's definitely worth it, I would have to say, for sure. But no, man, like I said, I definitely appreciate you coming through. Hopefully, like I said, you subbed. I think that if you want to join the Discord or anything like that, all that stuff is always in my descriptions. And yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it. Not really much else to do. I'm probably just gonna background farm some stuff and get my Balos fucking bravery up. And that's not gonna be fun to watch, so I don't really want to put anybody through it. But nah, man, feel free to come through anytime, for sure. Like I said, it's definitely appreciated. So yeah, I do auto for time. we'll do it manual sometime. Yeah, it's no rush, man. It's not going anywhere. No rush at all. That's how I've always like taken it. It's the only reason why I feel like pressured to kind of like get it done like as soon as possible is just for content. Like it's really not that big of a deal, but it's worth doing for sure. Like if you're capable. Like I said, if you're a newer player or anything, like that, I wouldn't stress anybody to like, definitely go, for it then. But yeah, if you have a well-established account, whenever you have some free time, man, like I said, one of those days, maybe you're just watching a movie or you're just relaxing, just something to kind of play through. And I'm sure there are other people who definitely have uploaded, walkthroughs or like I said, just explain it better than I can. I can just give you my perspective, and like I said, that's all I know. But yeah, definitely good luck with that, man, for sure. It's definitely worth it. But yeah, I'll catch you later, bro. Take it easy.